Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting.
Kofi Okufu. That's my Ghanaian name right there. Beruma Kofi Okufu.
Beruma Kofi Okufu.
Beruma Kofi Okufu.
Yes.
And he's getting massive amount of love, and the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting.
Oh, wait, what? No, give it right here.
Yo, open that shit. You'll love it. You're gonna 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 love it.
Wait,
You're gonna love it.
Come here, motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay. It's Yan Train presidency criteria. They send it to us.
But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human.
So we are cleansing you before the baby ceremony.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro.
Now, African countries were presidents, and now all of these African presidents, are competing with one man. Guess who it is? John Dramani Mahama. Now, I'm going to show you all the evidences which is trending on social media space. Nevia, it's in comment. But I'm share video from mobile WhatsApp. Nevia, check out your comment section there. Straight to the news. Now, Saboya, I show speed. What's all you wanna? We've done a plethora of videos. He's a streamer or a YouTuber keke or the camera senator or keke, but or a young boy with 21 years popularly known. But how come there he's touring Africa now or Ghana as part of the last edition and then the last the last travel. Now one president to me use that as a magical way to influence straight from Ghana to America. My people are doing videos in America and they are crying emotionally about how that's just within 4 hours of streaming. What to watch is change the perception of how people think about Africa. They used one country over 4 hours, and the way they handpicked all the experiences, babies in there. Now, yabako NJFM nakache. Now you could say in some Sadick Addams okay. Now, this video is broken into two parts. The first part, it's coming from your football Obama. But the second part, when the Americans started talking about the videos, how emotionally they felt, and even some of them trying to cite Waba Ghana, how they felt. Even Waba Ghana, even one bay. But then how it brings the mental capacity into a point. Now people are actually offloading some old things. Baby, I'm a catch it out. It is good to unlearn and to learn. It gives you an opportunity to fill your brain with more things because your brain, it needs to be filled all the time. But Moyeni, what I show speed, now John Dramani Mahama, through Abeku Santana being the one who is in charge of tourism authority and also being the minister at the time, at this time, it has demystified Azad watching about Ghana as a whole. You would be so shocked today. You have a white friend. It a very good question there. Oh, how do you think about Africa? Obakacho is made of jungles and forests, and the people are hungry with koshiako. Because that is what their media shows them. And it's so pathetic to a point. The media out there in the Western world, they show them that Africa is full of hungry people. Enjoy them. They feel there Africans are filled with so much of needy people, so there's no point coming to Africa. It is what to do is in Africa doing business. It doesn't make sense to them. They don't see it as an opportunity. But then you see that when an opportunity is being given to you, there will be a fry in. Then we book your videos. Not that it is going to now showcase your country out there for free. However, it is dependent on you as a president for you to choose the best ones. Now, when the same opportunity came for some of the countries like Senegal, South Africa, Namibia, countries like Nigeria, they did what they could do. For Nigeria, they will go on when you must support all. Even their content creators were fidgeting. I wouldn't want to go much into it because Moko back so much into it, or it's like trying to body shame another country, shame a certain country. But the truth of the matter is that most of the government, did not try so much to make an impact out of it. That was severely seen. How come there, just one country, everyone has left all the countries and is talking about Ghana? It is because of the places they chose. Obeno, Sport Obama said they went to one specific place and then they came to another specific place. And there was some woman is at a specific place. And then they did certain things. Now we are going to show you the behind the scenes. Then we'll give you the second part of the video, which is comprising one of what can you be out there. Then say as some Sport Obama or JL you'll be shocked to the core. Young Kona Kati and Katim Brabake. Share video from Mobile WhatsApp Nevia. Check your comments section.
Nneɛma a obeye wo krom ha no ye hya ase ne de amamo obedu ye no aye competition for the country say how do we welcome one of the best streamers in the world nipa follow no pa o kire wo man no a obia wo wiase bebia behu de wo man no so o kire positive things obehu o kire negative ombehu nti country sin nyina obia try how do we host him best and do Ghana so. The first experience a Ghana de man on the set. Ya de ne call baby a freho a cinema waterfalls. A cinema waterfalls, but it is in the middle of a forest. And I fly in the nako. Na oko hono okoye massage. A Ghana ye natural way I do walk come here moba. Say massage na abrofo na de buy. Ye de ne friend bi tietia machimame. Abrofo na omoye massage. Na ya dia na ya fa ne ye no natural place a hono ye de bodo ba ene body ahaban ne di hu ho na nsuo ebo mframa kama enua enti we say you take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide hono ye natural ko ha no share na de na se na hwe ma omo miemia na wa bre o free Nigeria o call to sorry anopa no mo fly na de ne ko this is it. A cinema waterfall, Hannah Branty and then the bodyguards and then the team. Your mom massage. Now bodyguard and then you papa Rudiga. And this is the first streamer Abranty Nika from Ghana. Now no credit say Abra video way started, you know. Countries now are costing you almost say Ghana has won. From the way omo come in, no. Ghana win or time the fresh mangoes. Owie massage na no man fresh mango sa said you will see real mango no na afi videos na trend they said this is a natural country, this is a country omo eje nature edi enti ye pese etu kwan a obo say amanfo say oh we want to go to Ghana, I want to feel this o share video na say wasa no bi eka I want to have a feel of this. This is the natural mango Ghana edemano enti ye ade e wo ye introduction. She said the Akran city. Now Akran ne ho den.
Na na Betty.
Yes. Or no all banning in ano. Ne ni dwumadi na odi no so the year challenge. As a near my year daring.
Yeah.
Or so yeah this
is so so be at me.
No.
So no yeah.
This is the first one. Say yenko yenim. The second one, say o free one no. Ye de ne call unsa asenema na ye groupon. And ye de ne call a groupon. Na a groupon hene nana akufo ho young king na young chief a wo a groupon akwapim hene akwapim hene say groupon and a walk come in no wow na onam forest mu say no onsa abrofo we no mo pe abrante no odo bibia wa America nti wo de ne ba ha de na eni America o metimanya bi onam ruwa mu say no no mani age na ha no say one dey na esre Nigeria for say Ghana for away na ye na kedi abranti call your forester nka this is day 5 of bring back I show speed kaban it no I say oh so you can actually work in a forest in Ghana without soldiers no I say yes no I say Nigeria nka ye ya nka abranti nka kidnap no bring back speed day 5 this is why you are watching the effects of nature onyaye nti yenko ye Okwapim Hene Palace na okoshia ahemfo akese omo kwapem owie ye no omo ma no ye natural dance onam kwan so okọ okwapem ni se wa hu se se ya na ho ne tem se we ye okwapem ho kwan no aha enti
he can breathe. Who say breathe in
natural
air.
Yes. Kasa omode call ye na okọ palace ho. Ye be mamo omode ne call edua bi a ye friend tree of life.
Okay.
Omo say ye nanamo bet na asa aha.
Any
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Omo si dua we no ache na abra ye nanamo te na na ebo omo ho ban.
Beautiful.
Enti onka sembia ope. Say the ancestors free ha.
Aye.
Ono also ye ni DNA no ohun say ofri Ghana region ha.
Okay.
Na Israel da Ghana we was na be di ne power ha.
Sa. Ti onka sembia ope o meditate no onka sem nche na ancestors. This is what they like.
And this is Ushani video now say he is into what he's doing.
He's
seriously. Ushani dimina henenim. Utim say he's deep now at this point.
He's deep.
Very.
Or can be ache ni ancestors.
Yeah.
Say ahana me free and ame na namu free. Na momo ame madwuma ame ye. Ti ekwapem for na ye mamo baso.
My idea.
The organization was solid.
Beautiful.
And omo dware no aduro.
That's right.
Omo di aduro dware no wo ho. E ma no e friend say sa pio ye di gu graduation no.
Aye. Oyapaye man. We a man kakra de kana no.
Kana no.
Sa
di bi so ne moma so.
That's beautiful.
Na aha na okọ ahemfie ho no. Ti okochia nana kwapem hene e wo ne na trankonya.
Obama ha no something happened here. Ebra omo yes on chia no. Or satis or cheer free baby, and I love the fact that akaya mamremuno, yan mamremuno, yan shasi and chiam free benkum. O shasi free nifa, no achiaba, and Timmy who said Peniba could be trained said a bit, the shasi free. Now say, no church any monos. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then he started.
Now, unim de ene de
shaking hands.
or chachi na ne bodyguard no, or no sin in chief Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And the bodyguard nature and said, this Nama Meneso or to US.
Okay.
And a Waba Ghana. And the bodyguard nature and said, this is my mom.
Oh.
Was it your mom? No, see, you say Ghana there.
Wow. Aye, ne mama. Say ni moja.
Now, fear Aquane Yabo Dam.
So
there's the woman.
Inti, let me tell you there, this is not just the emotional part. This is going to be the thrilling part. And it consists of the American videos which has been dropped. And also how the African presidents are competing with John Dramani Mahama because of how the videos are going. It's very emotional. Now, on normal and common yet doubt because it takes a turning point. There, a president decided to, specifically through the tourism authority. I don't know whether this other president did not make sure the tourism authority was linked up to the visit. They just saw him as just a boy. You don't see him as a boy. That is one trick that John Dramani Mahama did. He did not see him as a boy. He saw him as a potential, as an opportunity. And he made good use of the 50 million subscribers. 50 million subscribers, more than the population of Ghana. Ghana is 33 million. Boy has 50 million subscribers. That's one of the channels. Another channel, 19 million. It is said the guy has close to 100 million with all the channels. This is what we are talking about, impact. It is if you would downplay it, fine. It's up to you. But John Dramani Mahama did not. To a point, Americans are now being emotional about what happened. New videos, Uche. Now take a look.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams. And I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa. And he's getting massive amount of love. And the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting. But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, Don't go back. They have this, they have that. They don't want you, they don't like you. And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. It's to be able to go back home to a home that you've never been and be unapologetically black and not have to think about being black. Just being able to have your natural hair and your brown skin and not be judged and not be racially profiled and not be killed. I love the love that he is getting. And I love the love that all of my African American people are getting in the continent. And I know there's a lot of issues. I know there's a lot of things that need to be worked out. But I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And I love that for him. And I love that for all of my people that are over there. And I can't wait to hit the soil.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro. Such a place you wouldn't want to be at, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life. Like the music in Africa, the culture, everything, every single aspect.
Now,
of
this
Africa
is the part
just
they are
makes
trying to
my
sabotage
insides
Ghana
feel so
after getting
good,
all
bro.
of these gains.
It
And
makes
this
me
can
just
be
wanna
from
leave
anywhere,
America.
from any company, from any
Bro,
other person. We don't want to
I feel
cite
like
anything because
America
this is a big
is
allegation.
the
However,
trap.
this has been followed by national security, and this is
America
what they
the
are doing
trap.
against
American
Ghana.
dream is the trap.
So,
Everybody else
people within Ghana that are
is
outside Ghana, we
free.
don't know. Look at this video
But
as
not
dropped by Oya
free from
UTV.
America.
Welcome Handsome,
America's the problem,
which the
bro.
interview was being made by Beku Santana.
America's the fucking problem. And I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Like, Speed, thank you, bro. Thank you.
I just got back from the continent, from Ghana specifically. And my goodness, did they do a number on us here in these United States. What I experienced there was a connectedness, a current of connectedness. I can't tell you how many parties, how many clubs, how many events we went into, some crowded, some not. Some we would walk to the front, some, we weren't. And at no time did another woman size me up. No time did a man bump another man. Oh, my bad, just afraid that it was about to be contentious. No, they kind of touch each other. Like, are you good? Are you trying to pass? That's, let me move out of your way. Just a lack of contention is just vibes and music and conversation and beauty and gear and progress and ideas and business exchange and goodness gracious. I understand when I hear rumblings that, Africans may talk about Black or African Americans' way of thinking and just our divisiveness and how we don't get it. And we don't. And what was seeded in us from the journey onward, up until today, keeps us from really recognizing where we come from. And all the things that had to happen for us to be here right now. To really get that, you can't be the same. You can't be the same. You can't have the same contempt for your brother or sister. You can't try to understand why a person is behaving a certain way when that's not how they were built. So much to process. yeah, that's it for now. But a number was done on us. And